Tang Muhan, a 20-year-old Chinese athlete, is here in Paris. She's going to be competing in the 200-meter freestyle relay, which the Chinese, with her in the team, won in record time in Tokyo. But according to our investigation, Tang, with another athlete, He Junye, tested positive for a banned steroid in 2022, which would normally involve them being suspended, having a hearing, and the case being publicly disclosed. In this case, the athletes were suspended secretly and appeared to have been cleared secretly. The cases had never been publicly disclosed. This was secretly heard by the Chinese anti-doping agency. If you look at the narrative that the Chinese have produced, these two athletes were in a training camp with a bunch of others in Beijing, went out for a day of shopping and eating hamburgers, and it was in those hamburgers the Chinese say the contaminated steroid was found. They're saying that this strong steroid, metadinone, must have been in the meat in the hamburgers that they ate. The drug is one that is for lean muscle mass. It's a steroid that can boost performance, no doubt. And athletes have been suspended and banned for taking this drug. This drug is not one that's commonly found in meat. Experts we've spoken to have said they can't think of an occasion or many occasions where this particular drug is in the hamburger. But the World Anti-Doping Agency, which is essentially the global policeman for anti-doping, took the Chinese at their word. Despite having some skepticism, they said they could not disprove the Chinese theory of contamination and cleared the athletes to compete. We reached out to CHINADA, which is the Chinese anti-doping agency, and the Chinese, of course, have said they take anti-doping extremely seriously, and there is no chance that an athlete in the Chinese team would knowingly have taken a banned substance and not been sanctioned for that. But there's a pattern here. We're talking about the 23 Chinese swimmers with a heart drug in their system. One of them has tested positive twice now for contamination among the 23 initially and now in this hamburger case. In the case of the 23 Chinese swimmers, the WADA looked at the report and said, okay, we can't dispute this, carry on. That was all kept secret until the reporting showed what had happened. Then there was another case a few years before that with clenbuterol, another steroid. Again, the Chinese went through that process, never made it public, and the WADA again said, okay, that's fine. And here we are again in Paris, in the middle of the Olympic swimming competition. The WADA has said nothing to see here as far as we are concerned. We could not disprove this theory, so the Chinese and these athletes, or Tang Muhan in this case, is free to swim.